It's summertime, it's June. You know what that means. It is the culture's biggest night. I'm El Marie with EUR Web, and we are here at the BET Awards. And this year is special because they are celebrating 25 years of 106 and Park. If you're like me growing up, maybe I rushed home to make sure I saw Fred AJ on that screen. I'm aging myself, but that's all right. We are celebrating them tonight. And some others that BET is celebrating tonight will be Jamie Foxx, Mariah Carey, Snoop Dogg, Kirk Franklin. They are all receiving an honorary achievement award tonight. We will also talk to your favorite celebrities, so make sure you stay tuned.
Hollywood is so much different than football.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a lot of entertainment going on. There was a lot of people that felt like they had fast passes to the red carpet. And then I realized they did. You know what I mean? And you got to just respect it. But nah, this is really awesome. My first time ever being here, so I'm excited.
I love that, and I love having you here. I think you're a good representation of the culture. You speak your mind no matter what, especially when you need to speak up, especially for Black women. How does that feel for you to be recognized for that? Because, as they say, we're the most disrespected,
Yeah.
all that. How does that feel?
I don't think it's about necessarily being recognized for it as much as it's the right thing to do. It never feels like I'm stepping out and doing something special when I do it. But it does kind of remind me that not enough people step up for Black women, not enough people support Black women. And I do believe that there's a way to do it that supports Black women and is also respectful to all humans. And, we did a show once about Black mental health. And Ryan Mundy, who's a former football player, now has a mental health company. He said, you know what? What's good for Black mental health is good for all mental health. And I feel the same way about Black women. As you uplift them, you're uplifting the entire society because they hold us up so many times.
Oh my gosh, that's so true. That is so true. Again, but I do want to say thank you for it because
Yes,
we don't
ma'am.
get it a lot.
Yes, ma'am.
And now with the BET Awards, they celebrate Black culture, celebrating Black
Yeah.
excellence. What do you feel is a moment in your career that's like a personal win for the culture?
You know what? I don't even know. I think the culture gets to pick what's a personal win. I think the thing is for me is I got to continue being authentic, right? That they didn't change me. I remember in 2017 when Colin Kaepernick was kneeling, I obviously had my feelings about that. And there were times where they'd ask me questions before the show and they say, oh, we're not going to ask you that on TV. And they told me at that time they were protecting me from myself. And maybe they were. But you get to 2020, I still had the same opinion. I still felt the same way about supporting Black people. And now I'm getting calls when I'm not even at work because my thought was the different thought. My thought was the thing that stood out from everyone else's. And I always took pride in the fact that I didn't change so I got more TV time. I didn't change so my career elevated when they didn't want me to say it.
And that's inspiring. So I hope you keep that up.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you for joining us
Thank
thank
you so much. I appreciate
It was
you.
a pleasure meeting
Yes, ma'am.
you. Yeah, we had to track you down. Come on. I'm like, you are for the culture. I grew up on you.
I got to do better.
You gotta do better. Speaking of doing better, I feel like most of your characters as a husband or a boyfriend, he's always the good guy.
Yeah.
Now you're starring in Divorced Sisters
Yeah.
with Tyler Perry. Don't disappoint me.
No, I'm not.
You're not a bad guy now, are
I'm
you?
not a bad guy. No disappointment there. I feel like my character is definitely, morally sound. He's a
Okay.
good father, good husband, good provider, protector, all those things. I'm proud of this character. Yeah.
I love to hear that. All right, now BET represents Black excellence.
Yes.
What part of your career feels like a win for Black culture?
I've been blessed. I've been in the game a minute. I've had some great roles. I think the one that always stands out for me is Survivor's Remorse, a show I did produced by LeBron James, Maverick Carter, Tom Werner, created by Mike O'Malley, Tashina Arnold, Mike Epps, my dear friend who passed away recently, Erica Ash, Jesse Usher, Tiana Paris. I could go on.
Yeah.
But that was a show always will be near and dear to my heart. And it's not every day you get to play young, black, and rich. So that is always a plus.
Yes. Well, listen, it is cookout season, right? It's getting warm. It's hot outside. It's hot right now. Okay. What's that song that's coming on? You got to hear it at the cookout. What song is that for? It could be past, present, or...
For me, you know what it is? When I hear, and I know it's going to sound crazy, when I hear Will Smith's Summertime, it just, like he said, it's a groove. It just slightly transforms. Like that, I hear that. That
Me
one,
too.
and I gotta do a throwback to Frankie Beverly and Mays, Golden Time. That one gets me. Those songs when I hear them, it's We Are One. I hear We Are One. I'm ready to eat.
I got to start a playlist.
Come on, We Are One. I hear We Are One. I'm trying to make a plate. I'm trying to that's cookout. That's cookout music.
Yeah, there we go. Rodrigo, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoy yourself tonight.
I appreciate
Nice to meet you. We are here with Peasy. You are DJing the awards tonight. Were you DJing the pre-show as well?
Yeah, the pre-show did some weekend events here, so it's just a beautiful thing, you know, from being outside, passing out my flyers and CDs to entering in on the turntable. So it's just a beautiful thing.
Yes. Since you are DJing, if we made like a BET playlist, what would be like the top 3 songs on your playlist?
I mean, first of all, we gotta hit it like with a barbecue joint, you know what I'm saying? You know, we gotta go to the barbecue. I'm picturing some macaroni and some greens. So, of course, like some Poison, BBD.
Okay.
We gotta hit it with that. But then we gotta come up with some Glorilla so we can
You gotta get it right, right?
damn, you know what I'm saying? And then throw in, you know, maybe even something from like, I put on the shows like a 106 in Park or a Rap City. It's too many, you know. I got it's a big catalog up here, but it's gonna be a good time tonight. I'm looking forward to providing the vibes and many more to come, you know.
Who are you looking forward to seeing? I'm probably Glorilla, but who else are you looking forward to seeing tonight?
I'm actually excited to see Glorilla. Like that's like I just feel like it's dope. I love Memphis, Tennessee. I love a lot of cats from that way, and she's just, especially for the ladies, has been killing it. One of the most beautiful things I guess I could say is seeing the Female Hip Hop Award be so loaded again. 'Cause I remember the day like when it was no one to place in it. So I think that's actually probably one of the biggest things I'm excited about watching.
It is huge. Before I let you go, you mentioned 106 in Park. They're celebrating 25 years today. What's like your favorite moment from 106 in Park?
Ooh-wee. I don't know why I'm picturing already like the Escalade when Aaliyah was on there. I mean, I watch it every night after school, you know. But yeah, just first of all, I used to vote, so I used to go on there voting. So it's a whole package really, going home and voting and getting everybody in and learning about all these new artists. And all those artists are now our classics. So it's a beautiful thing. It's definitely part of our lifestyle, our culture. Culture's biggest night, baby. DJ PCB, BET.
Thank you so much. Tyler Perry's done it again. We have a new show coming out, Divorced Sisters. We got the men of the cast here, and everybody, can you introduce yourselves?
My name is Donovan Christie Jr., and I play Franklin Price.
My name's Kane Parks, and I play Grayson Price.
My name is Rico Ball, and I play Calvin.
My name is Pierre B. Johnson, and I play Bond.
All right, now, who has gotten divorced? Because I want to pick at you, like, why?
I'm actually going through a tumultuous divorce, and he plays my son
Oh,
in the series.
that's horrible.
It's not gonna lie, it's pretty devastating. But it's only devastating because I think the relationship it's two people who love really hard. So when they break up really hard. Everything is really hard. So it's just a very difficult. You know, it's a TV show, so there's got to be drama.
It's got to be drama. You know, people want to see things that they can relate to. So many people go through divorces that aren't pretty. You know what I mean? So it happens. Tell me about your character.
So my character is an immature kind of guy, but he's just misunderstood. We all know somebody that's kind of immature or just misunderstood person. He's about love. He's about dedication. He's very smart, but it's just not seen at first.
And BET Awards, we're celebrating Black excellence. What does Black excellence mean to you guys, Pierre? I'm sorry.
Black excellence means we built this country. This country is built up on our backs, and we still run it today. I think it's showing through and through in every walk of life, and you can't touch God's chosen.
There we go. I'm sorry, y'all. We got to close it out right there because that was a word right there. Thank you guys so much. Congratulations on the show. Hey, Charles, how you doing?
I'm doing well, love. How you?
I'm good. Now let me stop playing,
No, it's
Mr.
all good.
Russell.
It's all good.
Hornsby is here with us. It's a pleasure to see you again. I've interviewed you before, but it was virtual.
Okay.
So I don't remember, but that's all right. But it was for the season premiere of BMF, and we are here again with season 4.
Yes,
And I just heard that you're directing this season.
I am.
Okay.
This coming Friday the 13th, the second episode of BMF, I'm directing. I'm at the helm of this episode for the second time in the show. So I did season 3. I directed, and so I'm back doing season 4.
I love that. Congratulations for you spreading your wings, doing so much. Speaking of doing so much, I feel like you have had so many projects that are influential to the culture. And Black excellence is what the theme of BET Awards is about. What do you feel in your career is a personal Black excellence moment?
I think for me it's a couple, but I think the one that rises above the best actually are two. Is when I did Fences with Denzel, and Viola Davis. That brings the August Wilson plays to the screen as a major motion picture for the first time. And then also The Hate U Give, you know, based on a best-selling novel by Angie Thomas. And so, you know, playing the father, you know, who is there for his family and more specifically for his daughter. It's one of those few impactful moments that we need to see as a community.
Most definitely. And we definitely see that through your work as well. I really feel like you show up a good representation of a Black man. So I love that for you.
Thank you.
It's cookout season, right?
Yes, it is.
So when you're at the cookout, what songs do you need to hear to get you going to the cookout? Like, you're going to leave if they haven't been played in the first 15 minutes. What songs are those?
Well, you know, I like to start with the throwbacks. So, you know, I like you to start with a little Stevie Wonder, you know what I mean? It's a little Sly and the Family Story, rest in peace, you know what I mean? When you get that dun 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 dun. You know what I mean? And everybody, you know what I mean? Everybody's just going, and then you step into that 90s. You get that little neo soul. You might throw a little hip hop in there, something like that, and you just keep going all the way down the line. And then what happens is, because the young folks, they always arrive late.
Yeah.
So then that's when they want to change the dial and start putting in whatever the current stuff is. Oh no, there might be a couple songs.
But you already got yours in.
I already got mine in. You know, you already sweating. You know how to drink it too. You know what I mean? You vibing out, feeling good.
Yes, there we go. Before I let you go, finish this sentence. BET isn't BET without
my brothers and my sisters.
Black excellence, baby.
Right.
Thank you so much.
Well, thank you.
How are you feeling tonight?
I'm good. I'm doing so good.
It's amazing. Gospel artist. Yes. So tell me about how it feels to be here at the BET Awards. Kirk Franklin is being honored tonight. So the BET Awards, they do make sure, I mean, that's our roots, gospel music, right? So they do make sure to acknowledge gospel music. So how does it feel to be here tonight?
It feels good because I am a part of gospel music, and Kirk Franklin is one who, you know, he's kind of like our gatekeeper. He's like the one that you look up to, and I just appreciate him for paving the way for me. I just want to thank God. You know, I have a song out. I have several songs out. Called one is the one that hit #1 on the charts is called "Lord, I Hear You," and I consider Kirk like my big brother. That's not my big little brother because I think I'm older than him. But I just appreciate you guys for considering gospel. Period.
Who are you looking forward to seeing tonight? Whether it's presenters, performers.
Everybody. I hope is Kendrick Lamar here today?
I don't think so.
Oh Lord.
That would have been nice. That would have been
Yeah,
nice.
but I'm looking forward. This is my first time here, so I'm looking forward to seeing everybody.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, Black Excellence is the theme of the BET Awards.
Okay.
What do you feel in your career has been a part of the culture for Black Excellence?
Well, here's the thing. I have an album called Lord, I Hear You. On the back of the album, I dedicate it to mental health. There's a lot of us Black people that do not consider our mental health. We don't think about going to get help. We don't think about, you know, sitting on the brown couch, because even if you are fine, sometimes you're gonna run into gates, you're gonna run into rocks that's going to block your way, and you need someone to talk you through that. So I just thank God, you know, that I am one that I'm an advocate for it. And on with my albums, and we're about to do a tour for a mental health awareness tour. So yeah, so I'm just kind of glad that this is happening. Yeah,
I was gonna say that is beautiful because that is a stigma in our community. I feel like we're making strides.
Yes.
We're getting better. More Black people are starting to go to therapy now.
Yes.
But thank you for being a part, being a voice that continues to push that message because we do need therapy.
we need that. And I don't care if you go to church. I don't care if you saved, sanctified, filled with the Holy Ghost. You need help.
You need help, okay? All right, before I let you go, finish this sentence. BET isn't BET without
Us. How
There we
about
go.
that?
There we go.
Without us.
Without us.
Us.
Thank you so much.
Nice to meet you.
Nice
Thank
to
you so
meet
much.
Hello, how are you? Good. I'm Elle Marie. Nice to meet you. So you are starring in The Oval, and you have some other projects coming up. Tell us about your newer projects coming up.
Oh, Shadow Force still in theaters. Please go see it. I'm set up for the sequel, and I really want to do it. Kerry Washington, Omar Sy. I just got corrected. I always say Omar Sy, like an American. And the beautiful girl from Senegal goes, it's Omar Sy. And I'm like, not for me. Method Man, it's a great movie. You can buy it on Amazon Prime. see it in the movie theaters. We want to get that thing green.
Go to the theaters. That's also for me because I did want to see that and I haven't gone yet. So I'm gonna make sure I do it. I'm gonna make sure I do that. Now we are celebrating the BET Awards, celebrating Black excellence. What does Black excellence mean to you to be here tonight to see the accomplishments of everyone here? What does that mean to you?
Well, it's been such an amazing ride being on BET. Coming to the Tyler Perry universe, then being invited to the BET family, and look, I'm a company man. I work hard. I make sure that show is the best I can do. I promote it, but I'm always in this little bubble. And so when I get to come here tonight and see this and see the magnitude of it, and see the multiple generations of performers and executives at the network and stuff, and I don't know. It's just everything about tonight is it's so wonderful, and it's amazing that I'm part of this. Yeah.
Now, you're a TV star, movie star, but for your personal watching, what are you binge watching right now? Like, what is on for you that you can't turn off? You're up to 4 in the morning.
Up till 4 in the morning. You want the real truth?
Yeah, give it to me.
It's fishing season, so I'm watching a whole lot of videos on bluefin tuna and yellowtail fish. Trust me, my wife wants to kill me. And you get this off the TV! But I just finished Your Friends and Neighbors, which I really, really liked. I'm looking forward to Slow Horses coming. I kind of like things that are a lot more dense and a lot, long sort of serial programs. Just watched Landman, thought that was hilarious, so well done. So that tends to be the kind of stuff that I really kind of focus on.
There we go. No, I'm with you with the John Hamm one. That was so good, and I was like, ooh, and they got me because I was thinking that, and then I wasn't thinking that. I don't want to spoil it for anyone who wants to watch it, but at the end,
and of
I was
course,
like, okay.
and they end it right where you're like, all right, season 2. All right. So many of my shows, I go like, do you want to continue watching some series that I kicked out midway through season 1? I'm like, that show sucked. But yeah, yeah. But that was one. It was like, damn it. All right, they got me.
Well, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoy your night. I'm here with the one and only Tommy Davidson, and I just saw you recently at Ricky Smiley's
That's right.
debut.
That's
Yes,
right.
for
That's
his
right.
comedy
Okay,
show.
okay.
Yes. Now, one of my questions tonight has been, BET is about Black excellence, right? So I wanted to know what part of your career is like a personal win for the culture. Now, to me, I have 2 picks. So I'll let you pick between my 2 picks. Which would be Living Color or The Proud Family?
Win for the culture. I think Strictly Business was a win for the culture.
Okay. Skip my 2.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think Strictly Business was because
Yes.
I did that movie on purpose.
Okay.
I believe that a brother from the hood can join a brother from Harvard and get investment from a black bank.
That's definitely for the culture, for representation,
Yeah, and-
to fight redlining. It gets really deep. It gets really deep.
Well, tremendous amount of CEOs come to me saying if I didn't see that movie, I wouldn't be where I am, and I knew that was in us.
Yes.
And I was very young then, but it was my first movie, and I had my own chance to make whatever I wanted.
Yeah.
And I said, this is going to be the one because I want to be remembered for pushing us forward in where it really counts.
Yes.
In this country, it counts in business. We don't have to take care of the rest because we already got joy and faith.
You're shutting me down. Come on. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, who are you excited to see tonight? We have people that are getting honored tonight. Icon Award, Jamie Foxx, Mariah Carey, Kirk Franklin, Snoop. Who are you excited to see tonight?
I don't know because I don't know who's going to turn it out.
Okay.
And it might be somebody here I never seen. That's
a
going to
good
be
point.
something that's going to be like, what? You hear?
Yeah.
So that's what it's all about.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, Tommy, what do we have coming
They're
up?
all great.
They are all great. They are all great. We are all great.
As far as my music goes, my last single is called Stronger with me and Earth, Wind & Fire.
Okay.
My last one, the one that came out just recently, is called Come Take My Hand. I got some really beautiful music. Of course, we got the Proud Family
Yes.
back.
That's
We
back.
got the Varnell Hill Show coming up.
Yes.
We have my tour that never ends, and then we have my company producing multiple shows for multiple platforms.
Yes.
And just get ready for that. My company's called One Song,
Okay.
and we're just gonna be creating some beauty for the future.
Creating more stuff for the culture. You are the culture. It's an honor to talk to you and an honor to meet you today.
Yeah,
Have a good one.
And there can't be no cancel culture for us.
No. 'cause we
You
are
know
the
why? We are culture.
culture. There we go.
right.
Thank you so much. How are you? Good, good. It's a pleasure to meet you. I love your outfits. Yes. So we, yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
So we are in season 4 of BMF. How has it been to be a part of this series? You know, it's basically kind of like a biopic, but of course there's more added for entertainment purposes. But how does it feel to be a part of something that is also based on a true story?
Yeah, it's amazing. You know, honestly, I didn't really know much about BMF before we started, so I learned a whole lot, and I've never played a real life person like that. So the real Miss Lucille, I get to call her up and say, hey, what do you think about this, or how did you feel about this? I call her sometimes in between takes. She'll send me Bible verses and stuff kind of in between, and there's a real kinship between us. Like, she feels very much like I've known her all my life, and we look alike. And she looks like my mom, and we just look like we just, you know, fit the whole family.
fit,
Yeah. And even with Little Meat, you know, like when we first met, he was like, oh my God, you just like my grandma. You just like, you know, you feel like her. She's just like, her spirit is like this and like this. So we just embraced. As soon as I met him, he was like, hey, Ma, and he just embraced me with a lot of love. Yeah.
I was gonna speak to that. I saw an interview with you guys once, and it was like that motherly thing was still there.
That's my baby. Yes. That's my baby for life. Yeah, all of them. I love them all. We're a real family.
I love
Yeah,
that.
it's
I love
real.
that.
Yeah.
Now it is cookout season out here. You know, I'm pretty sure you are showing up to the cookout fly. Okay.
I'm at the cookout right now.
Like right now, it's so hot. But what are your top 3 songs that you have to hear at the cookout, or it's not? It don't count.
What's my man's song? Kendrick Lamar. He's saying it at the. Yes, I love that. You got to have that. Gotta have that. And you know what other song you gotta have? My song.
There we go. Get the aux cord blasted.
What? So I have a single out right now, and it's called Miss Tang. So you got to have that song right there. So you can find that online right now. And I'm gonna be releasing an EP soon next month.
Awesome. Okay, I've learned something. I didn't know you were a singer. I love it.
Knows. So look, it's new news right now.
Exclusive right now, debut. Make sure you go check out that single. What's your first single?
My single is Miss Tang, and I also have another single out called Mother Earth with Doodlebug from Diggable Planets and 80 Empire.
Right, come on. But come on, that's real music history for y'all that don't know, okay?
Yeah.
Now, before I let you go, finish this sentence to me. BET is not BET without
us. BET is not BET without us. And I'm so very thankful for BET for creating a space for us to be seen. And I'm just so honored to be here today. It's just amazing. It's just amazing to be a part of it. I'm so thankful. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. It was a pleasure to meet you. Do you mind if I hug you? It was such a pleasure. Yes. Now you are nominated tonight for a Young Star Award, which I think that nomination is well deserved. You're on one of the hottest shows on Hulu, Reasonable Doubt. Played a young Adonis Creed on Creed 3. Okay, so I hope you win tonight. But what was your reaction when you got the call for the nomination?
Oh no, it was crazy. I was like, again, like wow, like BET, I love y'all. I'm so glad you guys, BET make sure they really pay attention to young actors, music artists, and give them, you know, the love that they deserve, honestly. So I appreciate BET so much, and it's a blessing. It just makes me want to continue working harder and continue being on people's screens, for sure.
Yes, for sure, and I definitely think that will definitely happen to you. Your career is very promising. What does Black excellence mean to you?
Can you say that one more time?
What does Black excellence mean to you?
Black excellence means to me, I mean, just honestly everything. Like, this is Black excellence right here. I mean, when you just look around, you just see so many great people, so many great Black people. It's Black excellence. Yeah.
Now, I've been asking everybody this just to see what their vibe is for the summer. It's cookout season. So you're at the cookout. What top 3 songs do you need to hear at the cookout?
What's the one group? I know you know what I'm talking about. Every Black cookout plays
New Edition.
Well, yeah, you got New Edition for sure, but it's another one. The Beverlys. I don't know what.
Frankie Beverly and Maze. Okay.
Yeah. You know I forgot exactly how the song go, but I know that song plays at every cookout. Charlie Wilson. You know he playing at the cookout for sure, so yeah.
I love that because I'm not going to hold you. I was expecting some younger generation music, but I love that. You're going to keep it with the roots. I love that.
Yeah.
All right, finish the sentence for me. BET is not BET without.
Black entertainment. I don't know.
No, that's very true.
Yeah.
Very true. There you go.
BET and BET without black entertainment.
There we go. All right, thank you so much. It was a pleasure to meet you. Good luck tonight. You are on this new season of Basketball Wives. Okay. Have you watched previous seasons before? Do you know what you got into?
A little bit. Like I've seen clips, but experiencing it was a totally different ball game. Yeah.
How was it for you being on the show?
It was good. I felt like I caught my stride, and I love and hate being around them. Mostly love, but we just have our moments, and yeah.
Now, there's a lot of vacations, partying, stuff like that going on Basketball Wives. I've been asking everybody, when you're at a party, when you're at a cookout, what are the top 3 songs you need to hear?
Oh, I love like 2000s, so I need to listen to It's Like That by Mariah Carey. I need to listen to, now I'm drawing a blank. Honestly, anything Mariah Carey, Ashanti.
It's like the girls are running it for you.
Yeah.
Yes, there we go.
Absolutely.
I love that. I'm the same way. I put on like a 2000s Ashanti playlist, and it just gives me all the girls.
Yeah, it works for everything. Cleaning, partying,
Everything.
It's every time.
Well, thank you so much for joining me. It was nice to meet you. Okay, so first of all, I am breaking journalism rules 101, which is don't fan out. And now I'm about to cry. No, because I grew up on you with Immature. Your posters were all over. I drug my mom out to concerts. So, I can't believe I'm having this moment right now. You know what I mean? And so one of my questions I've been asking everybody is BET is about Black excellence, right? And so what part of your personal career do you think is a win for the culture?
I think for my personal career, being able to go from music to films and now and I'm not, this ain't a shameless plug, but we have our feature run that's coming to theaters August 29th, only in theaters, and to be able to go from that, streaming and then being able to put a movie in the theaters ourselves and really, it's for the culture and everything like that. It's an alien thriller sci-fi movie, something that we're not used to. I think that's a win for me. You know what I'm saying? It's also just, got a top 10 single currently on Billboard right now, myself and Kodak Black.
Okay, coming back to the music.
It's coming back to the music after, doing my thing in film, and I'm just so appreciative that I'm still here and being able to be a part of all this, and my fans and friends and family out there that support me. I just,
Yes, you are part of the culture. I've thought this myself, and I actually saw someone else say it online, that honestly, Immature doesn't get enough credit for their impact in the culture. You know what I mean? Without Immature, I feel like, do we get B2K? Do we get You Got Served? We don't talk about you guys enough.
I think I agree, but here's the thing for me, I'm not a credit person. I know that we had a part of that culture. Sister, You Got Served, like you said, all those things. I know for myself that we had a part of all of that, and for me, that's gratifying, because I know, I can sit back and be like, I see everything. Like, okay, we had a part to do with that.
Yeah, you see your impact, so you know what it is. There we go. Now listen, it's cookout season. It's hot outside right now. The parties are gonna start flowing.
That's right.
If you're at the cookout, what are your top 3 songs that have to be played?
Top 3 songs that gotta be played will be my song "Naked."
At the cookout, Marcus.
At the cookout. Okay. Just slow it down a little bit. Montel Jordan, this is how we do it.
Okay.
And what is it? The slide. The cha-cha. Is it the cha-cha?
Cha-cha slide.
Cha-cha.
We gotta do that. There we go. All right, before I let you go, finish this sentence. BET is not BET without
Black excellence. That's right.
We are going to celebrate our own all the time, okay? Okay?
Yes, go.
Now, you are starring in Tyler Perry's new series, Divorce Sisters.
Yes, we better do it.
Tell me about your character.
Naomi, she's a hot, fiery, fierce dagger.
There we go.
She does not take no for an answer. She is out for revenge, and she has a good time enjoying the fun and the danger that comes along with that.
I love that. I am excited. I am intrigued. Now, speaking of revenge, so she's one of the wives of getting divorced.
That's what you got to watch tonight. Okay. After the BET Awards.
After the BET Awards, make sure y'all
to BET Plus.
Do all that.
Tomorrow, the episode will be available, because you got to understand, a show that's on BET Plus is going to look a little different when it's on BET. So if you want the real, if you want the raw, you gotta go to BT Plus.
Because they be cursing and stuff.
They be cursing. They be showing some things too. I heard. Ooh,
okay.
Little booty cheeks. All the queens men. I be seeing booty cheeks.
Yo, all the Queens men be going there, okay?
Our show kind of goes there too.
Okay, well, I am excited. All right, there we go. Now, Black Excellence is the theme of the BET Awards, always. What does Black Excellence mean to you?
Good God, Black excellence. Everything you see right behind us, everything you see standing right here. Black people were iconic. We are trendsetters. We are visionaries. Everybody takes our style and likes to emulate it. But guess what? We are the co-creators. We are, I say co-creators because you got to think of the people that came before us, the fashion icons that graced this world before we got here. We just took it and put it on steroids.
Yes.
We have social media, now we connect and we can actually show each other like styles. Like I didn't know this designer until I saw it online. I was like, oh, I like that. So
And now you're wearing them.
now, you know what I'm saying? So you got to connect and see people and see their vision, but they got to put it out. Like I was just telling a girl, if you have an idea, put it out. Nobody's going to know about it if it just sits on your computer or your laptop. Get it out there.
Get it out there. There we go. Now, it's summertime, almost. It's cookout season. What are your top 3 songs that you have to hear at the cookout?
Too Hot, Summer Too Hot by Chris Brown. I love me some CB. I also gotta hear a little Yin Yang Twins.
Okay, we gotta throw it back and throw it back, okay?
She got her hands up on the knees and it up on
Aye.
the you know, say ay, just gets me going. I love it. I need to hear it. And then I would say number 3, the Mud remix with Chris Brown and Leon Thomas.
Yes, you do love CB.
Pour a little something, your uncle back there. I said, take your time, what's the rush? You know what I'm saying? Uncle gonna vibe to that. So you got 3 different energies. The twerker's gonna hit the yin yang. The Mud's gonna be the uncles and the grandpappies. And the Summer Too Hot gonna be the millennials.
Yeah.
Period.
You're gonna be vibing. I'm gonna come to your cookout.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, my cookout gonna be good. Cause I could cook and I like my playlist be good. I know how to hit the button and I kind of mix it a little bit something. I just did a cookout in Vegas. It was lit.
Oh my God.
Pull up.
Okay. I'm gonna follow you on Instagram for real. I'm gonna come to that cookout. We're gonna do that.
First thing I'm gonna say to you, cousin. That's all you say.
Yes.
Anybody's cookout, they're black.
Cousin.
Just telling you.
We already know that. All right, love. Thank you so much.
Yes,
Yes, I love you
it's
too.
amazing. You guys have been rocking with me for a long time. Divorces is out tonight. Do not turn the channel after the BET Awards because baby, it's hot. It's so good. I love you guys. Thank you.
Mr. Tony nominated 6 times? Wow. What does that feel like? What does it feel like to be recognized in the theater world?
Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. You know, theater is my home. I'm in the TV world in the BET family because I created the Miss Pat Show. And we got 3 Emmy nominations in a row.
Come on.
For the Miss Pat Show. But it's good to like go back home and do it. There's nothing like live theater because it's like the natural human connection. You know, you're not interacting with the screen. You have to look somebody in the eyes and let them tell you a story. So it's special.
What do you find is the difference between TV and live performances? Like, how do you merge the two when you're working on them?
I mean, you know, if you've ever seen the Miss Pat Show, I try my best to make it feel like theater in a way, to make it feel like you're watching a play because we have a live audience and all the things. But with theater, there's no editing. There's no like, you know what I mean? There's no stopping and starting. Once you on stage, you going, you telling that story. So there's something magical about that like it's literally the Olympics of acting and performing because it's like you just gotta go. You just gotta go.
That's a good teacher too.
Yeah.
Because you learn like you just gotta go with the flow.
Exactly.
Now we are celebrating Black Excellence tonight, as always, as we do at the BET Awards. What does Black Excellence mean to you?
Black excellence to me means royalty. It means like a culture of people just lifting themselves up from the ashes because everything was stripped from us when we were brought over here. And the idea that we took nothing and we made something and it must be something because everybody wants to be that something now. Okay. Everybody wants to be that something. So anytime we get a chance to celebrate that resilience, you know, because we are literally the strongest of the strong. We are descendants from the strongest of the strong. For them to have made that middle passage over here, they had to be the strongest of the strong. So that's where we come from. And that's what we do. And creatively, ain't nobody touching us creatively.
You said it.
Ever. Yeah.
Now listen, I've been asking everybody just to see what their summer vibe is. When you're at the cookout, what are your top 3 songs you have to hear?
Oh, top 3 songs. Definitely Never Too Much, Luther Vandross. Definitely Never Too Much. Definitely Before I Let Go Maze featuring Frankie Beverly. And it was the third. What is the third song that you have to? I mean, right now I feel like it's where them fans at. That's where everybody's playing right now. That's the.
Knock it out.
Listen, just shake it all out. That's how you know you at the cookout. That's how you know. That's literally how you know.
Well, thank you so much for joining me. Yes, and again, congratulations. Congratulations on the show as well.
Thank you. And I have a film coming out, Freakier Friday. Disney's Freakier Friday.
I know you were part of that?
Yes.
Let me gather myself and get it together. Okay. Because here's the thing, right? When we do another sequel to something, when it's been some years or when the first one was so good, it's like, do we touch it again? But just by the previews, it looks hilarious. It looks relatable. So tell me, what can you tell me about Freakier Friday?
Listen, we had a good time. It was a lot of laughter. And I had the same trepidation as you because I loved the original as a kid. So like when I got a chance to do this, I was like, I hope it's, you know what I mean? I hope it's gonna be fun. It's funny. It is funny. We are acting a fool. We are ad-libbing and just throwing. It's so much fun. And Lindsay is so dope. And Jamie Lee Curtis is so dope. Like, it's going to be magical. I can't wait for people to see it.
The trailer is awesome, so I know it is. Thank you so much for stopping by. I am here with the one and the only Teddy Riley. Oh my gosh. How are you tonight?
I'm wonderful. Thank you for having me.
So I've been asking this to people, and so I want to know what you think. I feel like there's multiple answers to this question. We're celebrating Black excellence. What part of your career feels like a win for the culture?
Oh, working with Michael Jackson.
There we go.
That was one. I mean, discovering groups like Guy and Blackstreet. You know, a lot of people have created, but I have to say, for me, I've made history of being in more groups than one.
That is true.
And all of them, you know, being successful, which pretty much it kind of tells you you can do anything you want through Christ Jesus.
There we go, amen. Okay.
Yes.
And you can be anything you want, because like you said, going to
anything
different groups, you don't hold yourself to one thing.
You can. If you do, you're just stuck in a how you say, one dimension. And I just refuse to be one-dimensional. I have to kind of evolve, and you know, I've always been a team player, but I feel like now is my shot to show people my music without having to deal with the people who are not in support of you. And that's where I'm at now, and I'm so happy. I had my first show 2 days ago at the Capitol Jazz Festival, and to walk away with people calling your name is
beautiful feeling.
Okay, God is like, okay, I told you, you should have done this. But you know, I'm sometimes hard-headed because I think about the people. I think about people who are striving to make it. You know, and when I work with Guy and when I work with Blackstreet and artists, you know, they sometimes follow and keep going. Like Pharrell. You know, working with him, and now he's at the top, you know, and some you find that you've worked with and you've mentored, they still going. And then
what advice would you give to people just kind of coming up in the industry that want to have those careers like yourself, like Pharrell? What advice do you give to them?
I would say stay evolving in your craft. You know, keep God, whether it's your God, doesn't matter who it is. Stay spiritually grounded. Don't do anything that will take you away from your craft and your breadwinner. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't think about that, and that's what I've suffered with working with some of the people that I worked with, and I just said to myself, what do? I spoke with Babyface at one of his shows. He said, man, I'm just, you know, I'm tired of having to get people up in the morning.
It's like the drive isn't there, so that's another part of advice, the drive. You gotta want it, you gotta push through. Now listen, it's summertime, I'm checking everybody's vibe, so if you're at the cookout, what are the top 3 songs you need to hear?
Wow. Isn't She Lovely?
Okay. Now, Teddy, I know you got some things on your playlist.
I like.
There we go.
And Summertime.
Will Smith Summertime? Or?
Will Smith.
Okay, yep, there we go. That's a good list. There we go. It was an honor to meet you. Yes, have a good night. Thank you. What does Black excellence mean to you?
Me?
Yes.
No, me.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And yes,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
That's what that means.
that's it.
That's what that means. I want you to talk a little bit about that Black excellence and about coming out of the box. You do music, you do acting, you do producing on both sides, music and film. Talk about not putting yourself in a box.
No, it's just being great and doing it with honor. You know, that's the only thing that I'm really afraid of, is that we're so into making money and being seen that sometimes we forget the things that our grandparents taught us. You know, if you can't do it in front of your mother or your grandmother, then should you really be doing it in front of somebody else's mother or grandmother? That's something that I had to ask myself. And I'm not saying that it's not entertainment, but for us to not lose ourselves.
There we go. Okay, awesome. I just want to share this moment with you. I went to Southern University, like I said, but this is a full circle moment for me because I interviewed you for Homecoming back in like 06 or something like that. But it's a full circle moment for me.
Yes, you.
There we go.
I love the black tie affair theme is it for me. Seeing like our people dressed up like zooted and booted, nothing like it.
Nothing like it. Nothing like it. And you know what else is nothing like? 106 and Park.
Period.
And you were a part of that, a part of a show that was so iconic for the culture. We are celebrating you guys tonight. How does it feel to be a part of something like that?
Oh my God. I mean, 106 and Park is an institution. It was like the place that I even remember AJ and Free, I would run home after school just to watch, to see like just a piece of us being represented in that way, and for it to have such a huge cultural impact. Like there are records I listen to and they talk about 106 and Park, like Eminem, Big Sean, like they drop at Kanye. So things like that, I think is so crazy how amazing and how much of an impact it's had on the culture. But to be celebrated, also very exciting. And what they're doing for it, I got a little taste of the show.
Give us a little taste, a little.
The nostalgia, y'all. I was losing my mind. It's like your favorite performers doing songs from that era and showing out. Like, when else am I gonna get to see them do it this way? So anyway, I don't want to get too much, but it's and the mics were on. Like I saw Keisha Cole's rehearsal, baby.
Okay, I'm ready.
It was on. She sounded good.
I'm ready, girl. I am excited. We're going to stay on this theme. As a watcher or as a host, what was like one of your favorite moments of 106 and Park?
Favorite moment, I always say this, but it was Michelle Obama coming on the show. I mean, no one's going to top the First Lady. She's so incredible. But I like Mariah Carey and like Robert De Niro. We had a really cool moment with Arnold Schwarzenegger where we got him to do the Dougie. It's like things like that, like welcome, come do what we like to do, you know, things like that. I really like it.
Yes. So look, like we said earlier, the weather is good. It's summertime vibes going on. When you're at the cookout, what are top 3 songs that you have to hear?
Right now, it is Leon Thomas. That's all I want to listen to.
Just put on the whole album.
The whole album. That's all I want to listen to is Leon Thomas. Top 3 songs, okay, for sure Mutt, Leon Thomas. I would say, obviously, a Drake record. It has to be a Drake record. I'm from Toronto. Shout out to
you know, and because I know that, I'm going to let you slide with that.
Period. I know we're in LA, but period. And I would say probably like Lauryn Hill.
Okay.
Just anything Lauryn Hill, honestly, yeah.
That's a good vibe. Now, before I let you go, finish this sentence. BET is not BET without
us. Yeah.
Yes. And you in particular, love. I'm so happy you're being honored tonight, and congratulations.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, now I've been asking everybody, because BET represents Black excellence, and asking them what part of your career feels like Black excellence. I feel like the basement. It was so influential, but if you got something else, what else would that be?
I'm gonna say all of it, but yeah, the basement was absolutely Black excellence without question. I was able to introduce the planet to lots of hip hop and the culture and spread the culture. So I'll go with that answer.
We're gonna go with that. But also, you were a part of 106 and Park, iconic show. You guys are being celebrated tonight. So again, on top of that, how does it feel to be a part of such history when it comes to our culture?
Feels awesome to just know that, you know, when the camera was on, people paid attention and it meant something to them. So I'm just happy that we still here to celebrate it. Black excellence on display tonight, and we outside.
We outside. Before I let you go, speaking of being outside, summer vibes, you're at the cookout. What top 3 songs are on Tigger's playlist?
Before I let go, unfortunately, you got to do them damn fans, boots on the ground, and something ratchet.
It don't even matter with Glorilla.
Anything ratchet, Glow. We're gonna go with Glow. go with Glow.
All right, Tika, thank you so much. It was a pleasure. So I just want to say congratulations, honey. Oh my gosh, how does it feel, one, to be here and to be one of the newest winners of American Idol?
Oh, it feels amazing. You know, I never thought I'd be here. Been getting told no all my life, and then just finally getting that yes, and then being embraced by the world and BET and all my family here. Just so wonderful feeling.
I remember, I have to admit this, I don't watch as much as I used to, right? But I saw a clip of you, I called my mom because she watches it all the time. I was like, can he sing? She was like, no, he can sing, okay? And that's exactly what you did. Tell me more about how it feels to be able to spread your gospel through your voice, because you were a gospel artist, but you also do secular music as well. But just to spread that gospel of your voice, how important is that to you now?
I'm always connected to God. I trust in Him all the time. That's how I'm here where I'm at. But just being your authentic self, keeping the faith in Him, and everything else just falls in place.
There we go. Yeah. Indeed. Now, tell me what Black excellence means to you. It's what we're celebrating tonight. So what does it mean to you?
Black excellence is never giving up. Black excellence is not accepting a no when being told. But, you know, that's what I feel like black is.
You are the epitome of that, okay?
Exactly. Thank you.
Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoy your night tonight.
so
yes. Congratulations again. How y'all doing tonight?
Amazing, man. We made it, man. For real.
Is this your first BET Awards?
This is mine. This is third. You know,
Third one, okay.
it
still feel the same. I'm always taking this in. I don't care if it's my 10th one.
Yeah. How's it feel for you? It's your first one.
No, this is amazing because it's like, oh, this is a full circle moment for me. I was literally a model here at Rip the Runway in 2016. So to be a talent on a red carpet, you know what I mean? Telling my backstory, that's amazing.
Look at God.
Yeah, look at God. Ain't nothing but God.
Ain't nothing but God. Now listen, your character, I'm not gonna hold you, right? I was ready to hate you. I was ready to hate you. But there is a humility about your character that Lena is putting into your character development, and it makes it hard, right? To do what I wanted to do this season, which is hate you. And I think speaks to the importance of, especially being in a city like Chicago. I'm from Chicago, so you know what I mean? I know, Southside, 87. I know how it goes, you know what I mean? So it's basically a man getting caught up in that world, but he's not really of that world.
Right.
So I want you to speak to that and speak to your character's development.
It just shows that he wants peace. It just shows that he's going through a deeper struggle. It just shows that he actually, the episode that just went off, he revealed to Tiff that his mom was murdered by his father. So it's somewhat down the line that it was a situation that took place that changed his trajectory on life. You know what I mean? That he got to show this toughness. And he got to hurt people because all he knows is hurt. You know what I mean? And the son that came in, it's the first time that actually somebody loved him unconditionally. You know what I mean? So that giving him a change of heart.
And now, Jake, your character, same, developing, growing. So what does it mean to you? You've basically grown up on this show. What does it mean to you to still be a part of this and something that is so important to not only Chicago culture, but just our culture in general?
Well, just to be on here 7 seasons going on 8, it's an amazing feeling, you feel me? Lets me know I'm doing something right and that the fans is loving what I'm putting on screen. But just to portray like the city in a positive light, it means so much more to me because I'm from Chicago, for real, from the west side. And
west side,
you feel me? Looking on the net and the media, news, they don't share nothing but the negative light on our city. So I feel like our show really depicts how Chicago really is, you know, and I love it.
Yeah, Lena definitely does that balance of showing what it is, you know, I don't want to say the ugly, but you know what I mean? The grit of it. They show you the grit. It's art, but she shows a family though. She also shows a family with that.
The important thing about the show, family always help each other get through it because it starts at home. And literally, the base of everything of how everybody is acting in the world, it starts at home. Do you have a mother? Do you have a father there? You know what I mean? Who's your role model?
It all starts in the home. You know what else starts in home? Cookouts.
Yes. I love
some food. I am checking everybody's vibe this summer. What are your top 3 songs on your playlist for the cookout? I'll start with you.
Oh, we gotta have that dun 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 dun. Cha-cha slide. And what you think?
You gotta throw that Luther Vandross have a party in there.
Oh yeah.
You gotta throw that in there. You gotta throw that in there for sure.
Y'all wanna know
about that?
Y'all wanna know?
I've been here before.
I love that. I want you guys each to finish this sentence. BET is not BET without
us.
Us. You
know
said
that.
Matter of fact, without Black excellence.
Well, thank you guys so much for stopping by. Hope you enjoy your night. Hope you have a good time tonight. Your first one. Nice to meet you guys. Yes. Now, Melody, you are in a hit show on Amazon with Aldous Hodge. You're playing his daughter. Tell me what it's like being on TV, acting at such a young age.
I feel like as a young person, I think I love it very much. I love what I do. It's very creative. I love acting. I saw my little sister, not my little sister, my older sister do it, and I absolutely loved it. I think it's like very artsy. It can be overstimulating like sometimes, but just push through it. You'll love it in the end.
Because you're doing such a great job. Speaking of doing a great job, you are nominated tonight. So what was your reaction when you found out you had the nomination?
I was screaming. My whole house was just so proud. Got a little teary, cried a little bit, but it was good.
That's awesome. So we are celebrating Black excellence tonight. What does that mean to you?
Like, sorry, I'm not really
It's all right.
but it means a lot to me. The Black community, we didn't come from a lot, but we came so far, so high, so proud of us, and I'm very, very, very grateful for this opportunity.
There we go. Well, congratulations and good luck tonight. Listen, child, your scene, I just, now that I can stream Sinners, I just play that part over and over again, that music scene. I know what it did for us as viewers. How was it like filming that scene?
Filming that scene was incredible. That was like the highlight of probably the whole filming process for me. And I remember Ludwig playing me the song, and then Ryan, they had shown us a clip of how the scene was gonna work. And of course, reading the script and just seeing how it all came together, it was genius. Man. It was incredible to be a part of.
Definitely incredible. Have you seen all the memes? Like, this was so good for the culture. Like, we have just gone crazy with me. I say we because I've done a few myself.
Yeah.
How does that feel? What's your funniest ones you've seen?
It feels great, man. The scene with cornbread, we go like, give it money, I enjoy it. So many. It's been,
Yes. What does Black excellence mean to you, real quick?
Black excellence means everything. We're the trendsetters. We're great in everything that we do. So I'm proud to be Black. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you so much. Now, Miss Lisa Ray, I've been asking everybody, since we're celebrating Black culture, what part of your career do you think is a personal win for Black culture?
Players Club. Absolutely. Hands down, Ice Cube picked one of the most dynamic casts. We all have graduated to do something big. We have careers. And single-handedly, he put stripping back on the map.
That's true. That is
it is definitely an iconic film,
Yes. And then my other question, it's summertime, the parties are getting ready to get started. You're at the cookout.
Okay.
What are your top 3 songs you're playing in the playlist?
Before I Let Go. And Jamaica Funk.
Okay.
Jamaica Funk. That's what it is. Oh, you know about that, huh? Okay. And then the third one, oh my God, ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move.
That's a good stepping song.
Right. And it's very positive.
Yes.
It's a happy song. You know what I mean? So I like to be happy, especially when I have that red cup.
Okay, all right, Lisa Ray.
You can't have a barbecue without the red cup.
Without the red cup.
Yes.
It's all minute. All right. Now listen, before I let you go, finish the sentence for me. BET is not BET without
Black Power.
There we go. I love that. First time I heard that one tonight.
Yes.
That's a good one.
Black Star Power.
Yes, Black Star Power. I love that. And that is you, Miss Lisa Ray. Thank you for joining me tonight.